I'm going to post this video. I'm going to post this video. I'm going to put it out there because it doesn't matter that I don't have everything ready and it's not all pretty and all put together. This is just excuses that I'm telling myself to never start a YouTube channel. And I'm sick of myself saying this over and over and over again, that I'm going to film a video and then I'm going to edit it and I'm going to share it on YouTube and I'm going to do this. I have been saying this for no joke, like 7 years. And I'm actually just frustrating myself because I film content, a lot of content, and I put it up on Instagram and I used to share on TikTok, and I actually have filmed plenty of long form content like this for YouTube, but I never freaking share it. And I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed at myself. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do about it, okay? And whoever watches this, great. I hope that this helps you. Honestly, this is for myself, just to really push myself into just doing this. This is my little studio space, okay? I'll give you a little woo. I know. It is in my garage. Long story short, I used to have a commercial studio. I've moved home and I'm doing everything that I've ever wanted to do inside this teeny tiny room. I think it's a standard double car garage. So I want to say, I think it's like 5 meters by 5.5 meters or 6 meters or something like that. It is not a huge space. But I have managed to do everything I was doing in a commercial studio, but in this squishy little room. I'm constantly updating it. I'm constantly trying to think of new ways to improve it and make it better. Last night I went out to Bunnings and I got myself a pretty stock standard piece of wood as a table with 4 legs, screwed it together. Boom, I have my YouTube table. So I'm going to set up the lighting. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm winging it. Honestly, this is just going to be like an absolute go for it. I've got some content I need to film today. I've got a video I need to do for Evoto AI, and I have a lot of other stuff to do. We do have 2 little friends in the studio. They are not normally allowed in here, but of course they've jumped into the one place they're not supposed to be. But this is Oscar. Oscar's over there, the little one. And this is Scout, and they are my studio buddies. I'm going to have to wash the blanket they're laying on, but that's okay. And yeah, anyway. Not even sure how I want to set this up yet. We're going to go off this being like my main light with a Godox Octabox on it. I figured adding some warmth into the background maybe was a good idea. Just to try and like if this is my background, I'm using an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 to film my behind the scenes today. So we'll see how we go. I've got a fan because the table's a bit wobbly. That's okay. One of my excuses to myself is that I'm constantly hot because I'm freaking out. So I bought this little $10 fan. All right, I need to set up this room. I'm going to show you how it looks with all of the lighting and things like that. Okay. I haven't turned this on. Good thing I hit that. Okay. I have set up the space. Downside to my little setup, this table. Can you see it? It's a wobbly mess. I've got to figure that out because that is going to drive me nuts. But I've got a little set. The other thing is my chair is like constantly squeaking. Oh, so frustrating. Look, it's the small things we're going to push through. Okay, we're going to push through. I have to tell myself this. Now, this is what it looks like. What do we think? I know you're seeing me at 2 angles right now, but what do we think of this one? At the moment today, I'm working on the YouTube videos, which is what this is. Yeah. But I want to get this right for like Instagram Reels first, so smaller kind of stuff. And then obviously I will film my YouTube videos like this and I'll sit down and I'll do some chats and stuff. And I hope that this wobbly desk is not going to be a huge deal. Let me show you the setup, what I've actually done. Now, behind me, I have had to kind of make do with the things that I've got, which is very important, I will say. I have a stand that's actually made for my tablet that I usually plug into my camera, and I do like tethering to Evoto, but I've actually put a battery pack here And I've put it on this little light, which is just kind of giving the background, like if I show you. It's just given a pop of color because I know people like some interest in the background. Then I have like this round continuous light here on a very warm coloring. And that's kind of my background fillish kind of light. And then over here, I have a big softbox. I think this is a 90 centimeter softbox. Not sure. Continuous light, that's an LED, just a really powerful one. And then over here, I just have another kind of little panel light, just kind of giving a little bit extra. Up there on my shelf, I have an Osmo Pocket I haven't turned on yet, just to get a different angle for you guys. I really don't know what I'm doing, but you know, we're making this up as we go. And I'll show you the camera setup. You love this angle, I'm sure. Okay, I have another Osmo Pocket here because I thought while I was filming, maybe I will, just while I'm like figuring myself out, and since I have the gear, I have two Osmo Pockets. I have an Insta360 Ultra and a Ace Pro 2 as well. So, and I have Nikon cameras. I've got access to like multiple cameras, which is incredible. I do have this screen that I am going to use. I just don't have the right HDMI mini to plug into the Nikon Z5 II, which is what I'm using here. I thought it was a standard HDMI, but it's not. So soon I'll be able to have a screen here, so I'll actually be able to, this is on wheels, so I can wheel it a bit closer so I can see that I'm in frame and in focus and stuff like that. In the past I've had issues, but that was before I really learnt how to actually use the autofocus properly for filming. Filming is different from photography, okay? And I apologize to all videographers because I used to say videography is easy, but it's not. So this is my formal, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's not easy. There's actually so many things to think about it, and you can't just like zap somebody out of a video or anything like that. So yep. Okay, enough about that. Enough about the apologies. So this is what I've got, and it's a tripod, and then on the tripod I have just put, I don't even know what this is. It's just another like arm, and I've put the Osmo on that. So that way it's all just on the tripod. So if I move this camera, I have the two cameras that will come with it. Then I have a little stand right here, which is just gonna have my phone on it. And that's gonna kind of have my little bit of a script or my little bit of talking points that I wanted to cover, because I am a rambler. I ramble when I'm nervous and anxious, and I just ramble. Now, because this is a garage, I am going to use the garage thingamabob, and I've put the Insta360 Ultra there for a top-down view. The top-down view, I don't know how it's gonna look. I was kind of hoping that maybe it would show the flowers and it would look really cool. That angle's probably not the best. Top down's not the greatest for this particular setup. Maybe when things look a little bit prettier. I don't know. This is cool though. I'm excited that I've put in the effort, but I started setting this up at 9:30 and it's now, what is it? It's 12 o'clock. I mean, I have done admin and replied to emails and stuff in the meantime, but I didn't think that setting up would take this long. And it's funny because I'm missing a cord. So because I'm missing one cord, it's kind of making me feel like I gotta wait till I get the cord. But no, I've got to push on. All right, gonna film my video. It's okay. The cool thing about video is you don't have to post any of it, right? If it doesn't work out, you just like simply don't post it. Okay, first video is going to be about, I had a list. I think we're going to talk about my webinar, my online webinar that I have going on. Let's put my phone here. Okay, you guys on YouTube don't know. I'm hosting a webinar. It's my first ever webinar. Man, just trying to figure out the logistics. For me, I struggle with back-end systems. Like it's a whole thing, trying to like inboard, get people on board, fill out a form, and then link everything together. Systems are a mess for me, but I've decided I just need to push through, much like posting this YouTube video, which I have a very exciting event coming up. I'm hosting a webinar, and it's my first time doing one all by myselfsies. See, this is, I don't even know if I'm going to share this. The amount of times you screw up. Video. Okay, video. Oh, and I'm so hungry. Can you hear my tummy? Okay, it's all right. One more time.
webinar video. Let's finish this, then you can go and eat, and then you can film another video. I'm hosting a webinar and it's very exciting. It's very new and I have been learning some new things. I've never hosted my own webinar, so it's definitely a learning curve. I'm working out the back end and all sorts of stuff. No, I don't want to say the word back end on doing something a little bit different. And I'm hosting a webinar and I have never hosted one by myself. I've attended other webinars, but I've never done my own. So a bit of a new thing for me and something that I'm definitely learning. Now, this webinar is something it's very close to my heart. And I've called it Falling Back in Love with Photography. Kind of figured out that if I just record the same thing a few times, I can pick and choose and put it together and edit it. Okay, so webinar video. That's only one webinar video, but we'll do another one. That's okay. What other videos we're going to do? I need to do an Avoto video now. For the next video, I actually need to get changed because I'm going to be posting these around the same time and I don't want to be wearing the same outfit on my Instagram. I know, it's so petty. Anyway, I'll just get changed. Boom, changed. Okay, back into the studio. I even swapped my little glasses. We'll see. I don't know. I accidentally left this camera running. Oops. I'm not gonna lie, I just freaked out for a minute there because I feel so like an imposter making these videos. I don't know. My dogs keep making noises. I keep doing things like forgetting to turn a light on or getting my microphone to record. Like, see the dog squeaking? I've realized that I haven't eaten today. This might be the problem. Also, I was wearing my really cool pink glasses, but then all I can see is pink on the outside, and that's also driving me nuts. I'm trying to make this as honest as possible. I want to film this video and I want to put it out so bad. And I know that I'm doing this without a plan, and maybe it would be easier with a plan. I mean, technically my plan was today, film yourself doing reels and setting up a bit of a space so that maybe tomorrow when I have got these out underway, like getting these videos done, I could do a YouTube video. I could sit down at the desk and do a little video about something that I've got plenty of ideas. I've written out plenty of ideas, but I'm gonna eat some lunch. I know this looks like the world's biggest bowl, but I just have some fried rice and some spring rolls in here. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna try this again.
I don't really have much of a backyard. I'm in the process of turning this into my dream backyard, so please forgive how awful it currently looks, but I thought if I just come outside for a minute it might calm me down because I'm really getting stuck in my own head about this. Like, am I even going to post this video? Is it even worth posting? I mean, realistically, I know that not a lot of you will ever see this, so why does it matter? Why is it so important? Planted a little wheelbarrow herb garden. So I'm just checking on the babies. They're all looking good. I did learn that mint should be on its own, so it's on its own. I did put holes in the bottom of the wheelbarrow, so hopefully some little seedlings, some flowers. The other thing I did recently is I started this little like succulent garden. Oh, and that's a pineapple. But the rest is succulents actually. I have dreams that in this corner of my yard I could build a little like shed studio space. My house isn't that big, but I do have at least somewhat of a backyard that I could fit a 9 square meter little room. All right, gotta get back inside. I have to try this again.
And the main thing I use is Avoto. And the main thing I use is Avoto. See, the thing is, it helps me with the small repetitive things that used to take me hours. More about Avoto, just comment below Avoto and I'll send you some details. Okay, I did it. I did another video. I think I did my Avoto video.
I hope I did anyway.
I filmed 2 videos today. It's not nearly the amount that I wanted to do, but of course I need to go to school pickup now. I cannot get much done between the hours of 9:30 and 2 p.m. Like, that's such a short amount of time. But I did set up this area. I did film this video. We made it through. I finished my little video for Avodo, at least the talking part anyway. I now need to put that all together, and I need to overlay with all of the videos and me editing and all that kind of stuff. So, still more to do, but I did do the setup. So I am proud of myself today. I will put this video up, and for anybody who does watch this, please comment, interact. What else do YouTube people say? Subscribe to my channel. Yep, that's what they say. Or they say like and comment. I promise, guys, I'll get better. I'll get better at this. I will for sure get better at it and stop panicking and just create and have fun with it, because ultimately that is all I want to do. That's all I want to do. So you're welcome for this video. Bye, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.